Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy 50th birthday, Johnny.
Happy birthday.
Happy 50th.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
Happy birthday.
So when it comes to Dad, someone might know how much he likes
Playing bass to White Liar.
The smell of fuel at the racetrack.
The simple comfort of being home.
Spoiling Gracie May.
Driving down a back road in the fall.
listening to that song on repeat over and over.
But everyone surely knows to Johnny that nothing on this earth is more important than family.
Then family.
Then family.
Then family.
Then family.
Then family.
Thanks for making our lives and memories special. This one's for you, just from your kids.
You've always been a bit dramatic, so this one is right up your alley.
Dad, one of my favorite memories with you is when it was my freshman year in high school, and it was Friday of the spring break, and there were supposed to be severe storms, Mina and southward. And we decided to go storm chasing that day, and we got to Mina, and we looked at the radar, and there all the storms were north of us, and at home, Alma, Van Buren, and they were severe, and we were like, we missed it again. But we saw some storms firing south of Mina, and we started driving that way, and I remember we got to Texarkana, and we were like, we're in Texas. Like, like we were all of a sudden just in Texas. It was crazy. And I remember we were driving back home, and I think we stopped in Waldron, and we went to Wendy's, and we got a chicken sandwich or hamburger, and then we went to Sonic to get ice cream, and as we were ordering, we saw the number 14. It was chicken strips, Texas toast, onion rings, and french fries, and we were both like, well, that's a heart attack on a plate. But then after that, we went home, and we got home about midnight, I think. But it was 12 hours of fun, and that was one of my favorite memories with you.
As I think about all these memories, there's so many. There's one that sticks out in terms of its significance, and that's the time that you came to the bedroom when we were living in Taos and talked to me about Jesus and the gospel. I remember that it was that time that the conversation finally became personal. It was about my need for Jesus and my sin, and I just want to say thank you for taking the lead in that and for leading your family spiritually, because as I think about it now, I see how valuable that was. And you made so many decisions in your life as a dad that impacted our lives. You made that decision to have that conversation. It impacted eternity. And I remember you crying as I got saved a couple weeks later, and just that whole experience I'm so thankful for. And please know how often I think about the role that you played in that.
One of my favorite memories with Johnny is just the times where we would get together as a family and play music. Even though it kind of always ends up going crazy, but just being able to see him have fun with his kids, or even with Mom in that setting, because we all know how much he loves music, and especially the Eagles.
My favorite memory of you is the time that when I was in the hospital and I just gotten out of surgery, and I had said that I couldn't breathe and I was panicking. So when you grabbed my hand and you put your head on mine and said that everything was going to be okay, and I've got you. I never forgot that moment, because I knew then that I was in good hands and I could actually call you my dad.
So one of the favorite memories I have of you, you weren't even there, but the night that I met Judd, we went driving around and we talked for hours, and I was just so intrigued by him, and I said, Judd, like, what makes you who you are? And I will never forget what he said. He looked at me and he said, it is not the military that I owe who the man I am today, but it's my stepdad. He said, Johnny taught me everything I know, and he is the reason that I am who I am. And I will forever remember that. And so thank you so much for making an incredible husband out of Judd, and I'm just very thankful for that.
Dad, one of the life lessons that he has taught me is to go do things that I don't want to do. I have struggled with that my whole life. When I was little, I didn't want to go to birthday parties. I wanted to stay home because I'm a hermit. And I still struggle with that today. I remember you telling me just a couple weeks ago that I need to do better doing that. And I'm still working on it. And I know if I would just go do it, I would probably have fun. The people that invited me would be happy I'm there. And then I wouldn't feel bad I would not feel bad for not showing up. Because I would be thinking about it all night. Like, oh, I should have gone. And I just need to start doing it, And that's something you have been drilling in my head, and you're still drilling in my head that I need to work on that. And I'm still working on it. And there are many more life lessons you have taught me, but that is one that has really stuck out.
Something that you taught me was not to run into obstacles with different vehicles. I was pretty bad at that, but one thing that I really learned about was how being honest and being a good man would go far, and so thank you for that.
A few of the life lessons that I've learned from you are, one, to always have a plan. We need to make a plan. And two, to communicate that plan to other people, all of the other people involved. And then three, to be on time for that plan. It's always been hard for me, but I've definitely learned from you how to do those things.
Dad, we were on the way to 7th grade basketball game, and I'm sitting there trying to get in the zone, listening to music or something. This was back when you had your charger, and we're sitting there and you tap me right in between the knuckles right there. It's like I can still feel that tap today. It's crazy. And you just slowly turn your head and look at me and go, "Nee." And it just it completely caught me off guard. I was not expecting it at all. And what's funny about all this is that we all know that Dad isn't very hard to predict a lot of times, but this was one case where he truly caught me off guard. It was totally unexpected. So props to you on that one, Dad. Good job.
And everybody probably knows what I'm thinking and what I'm going to say. We talk about it every get-together we have. It was when I was 8, and it was a Saturday, and we were fishing, me, you, and Dustin, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I pooped all over the house. And I remember going outside in the garage, and I was bawling, and Lori came out, and I remember you telling me, "You crapped all over the house!" And I had to get naked outside, and you sprayed me with the hose on jet, spraying my bottom,
Right.
trying to get all the poop out when I was 8 years old.
One thing that I've noticed about you over the past few years is you're so thoughtful. Anytime we spend time together as family, you've always thought out every detail of how things are going to go. And I know that you're doing that because you care about the time that we spend together, and you love us, and you just want us to enjoy that time together.
Dad, you know how I would describe you? You're loyal, you're funny, you're very protective, and you care. I love to know that if something happened to me here in Russellville and you were in Hattiesburg, you would get here as fast as you could. And that makes me feel so like I have protection, because I know you would be, and that means so much to me. And I want to be just like that. I want to be, and I think I will be, because I learned from the best. And you are the greatest dad a son could ask for. I could not ask for a better dad than you, and I love you so much.
If I had to describe your character, it would be honesty, integrity, and loyalty, and not just to me or my sister, but to my mom and our entire family. You've been a good dad. You've been very patient, and a lot of times where patience was thought to be thin or not there. But the saying that doing something when no one else is looking describes what true character is. And on a daily basis, I know that you do that, not just for us, but for my mom as well. So I thank you for that, and I I just want to amend that your character speaks way louder than I've known anybody in our family to talk about you, so thank you.
Yeah, the one thing I look forward to most coming up in the future is our storm chasing trip that you promised me my senior year. I can't wait for us to go up into Kansas and actually storm chase, like a real storm chase, be like 10-15 miles away from the storm and see the tornado come down in an open cornfield and say like we were actually storm chased. We've had little storm chases here and there, but that is one thing that I'm still looking forward to. There are many more. Trust me, there are many more things I'm looking forward to, but that's one that sticks out right now. And I still remember you telling me my senior year that that was going to be my senior trip. But we didn't get to go do that because there were no storms that happened during the summertime. But that's one of them that I'm really looking forward to doing with you in the future.
Something that I look forward to experiencing with you and kind of sharing on a, I guess, another level is that whenever Abby and I decide to have kids and they get old enough to understand right and wrong, to be able to implement the lessons that you distilled in me. And when they ask the question, why do we gotta do this, Dad? And I'm gonna say, well, my dad told me this and it worked out for me, so what I'm trying to tell you is something's gonna help you down the road, so I'm ready to experience that.
So as we reflect on your 50 years and just what you've taught us in the time that we've known you, we're so thankful and so blessed for the life lessons and just the experiences shared with you.
We thank you for the time you have spent and continue to spend being a father.
Thank you for the time you spent correcting our wrongs.
Thank you for the time that you spent making us laugh.
Thank you for the time you spent showing your boys how to love a wife.
Thank you for the time that you spent holding us while we cried.
Thank you for the time you continue to invest strengthening relationships with all of us.
There is no gift that can truly capture the investment you've made in all of us.
But we hope that this special gift can come close.
May it always serve as a sweet reminder of just how thankful we are for you, and the time that you've sacrificially given, and the quality time that we surely share when we're all together.
Just know how much you're loved and have the best birthday ever.